Hi, everybody. This is Felicia. And what I'm coming with you today with is a stamped background. I'm using the Studio Calico Cirque kit, and I'm also using the bubblegum ink from Hero Arts. So I'm creating my own background here with the stamp, and I'm going to give you a close up there. See that? What happens with the Hero Arts ink is first turns out blotchy, but then once it dries, it turns out pretty good. There's the ink right there. So now I'm going to cut this straight so that I can use it for the background on my layout. And I just want to make sure that I get that little piece off. I was trying to measure it and everything to make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to use this piece of cardstock from the Cirque kit as well. And it's kind of like a mirror reflection type of deal thing there. And I didn't like it that much because it was so mirror, like the reflection on it was a little harsh. So I just cut it into two pieces to use it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use it again, but we'll find out. And that photo right there is of my two grandchildren, and it looks like David, he's not happy right there as far as his sister giving him a hug, but she's all smiles and cheese, and she adores her brother. So I'm not going to be using that card that you see me stick on there. At first I was, but then I kind of changed my mind because it was blending in with the background a little too much. So there I go. I'll take it out. I'm going to take the top piece out. I have some hearts and a few other die cut pieces from the Dear Lizzie pack. And that heart right there is a plastic heart, and that came from the Studio Calico kit, Cirque kit as well. So you didn't see me do this, but that border that I just put at the very bottom of the layout, I punched that border out, but I'm going to be doing it right now with my punch. They're the same punch I used. That way you can kind of see me do it because it takes me kind of forever. And I don't want you to watch me punching out a border. So I decided to just do the first, well, the long one and then the short one. And I'm getting everything situated now here on the layout. I'm going to start gluing everything down. And I was pulling out at the die cut pack. I realized I pulled out the wrong die cut pack, so I had to find the other one and get out of there. Now that little piece right there is from the Freckled Fawn kit, and those vellum strips are from the Freckled Fawn kit as well. And I'm going to be gluing down my banners. Now I'm going to commit to putting some of these pieces down, and that's going at the top of my layout there. So I'm going to be using some of my Zots, and I'm going to glue that down at the top. And it's like a little tiny piece of the mirror thing, but that is from a different kit. It's from one of my Ali Edwards kits. And I like that saying that was on top of there, which it says the best. The strip I just put up there by it is one of the vellum strips from the Freckled Fawn kit, and that says, let me see, what does it say? I think it says, oh, it says, together is my favorite place to be. So now I'm gluing everything down, putting the mirror on the top, putting that white piece of cardstock from Basil on the top. And going to start gluing everything down. So I'm committing to this layout, although I wasn't particularly fond of the mirrored, but I decided to go ahead and go with it to use it. And there you see me trying to figure out how to get this heart glued down. And so I just decided to glue the base of it, which is going to be tucked in. And now I'm gluing that strip at the bottom there. So back to the photo. Anyway, the photo is of, like I said, my two grandchildren, and David. He's always ready for a photo, but then when his sister ran up to him to grab him, he wasn't quite He was playing around, of course, but he was acting like it was like bothersome that she was doing it, but it's not. It's he's not. So I'm gonna glue that strip there, and then I'm gonna flat. I'm gonna put this first popsicle down flat, and then I'm going to 3D the other popsicle. And I figured since they were children, I could use the popsicles on the layout. It's like a summer treat, you know. So I got that down, and I'm gluing all the little pieces and die cuts there. And that piece of die cut is going to go up in the upper, if you're looking at it from this angle, the upper right hand corner. Trying to get it situated. And there's some more of the vellum strips that I'm putting down from the Freckle Fawn kit. So I pretty much got all of the little strips glued down there that I was going to use from the Freckle Fawn kit. I've added some washi tape, and you didn't see me do that. I added some washi tape on the sides there. And I'm adding some enamel dots right now. And those enamel dots and that arrow right there are from My Mind's Eye. And it's like a little cool, it's a cool little pack there. It's like reds. But it says reds on it, but then it has pink and hot pink and red. So I'm not sure why they called it reds. And those enamel dots there are also from the Freckled Fawn kit. I'm eventually going to remove that white heart because I didn't like where it was sitting at. So I don't know why I put that up there. I'm not sure. I think I was thinking more on the lines of trying to get rid of it. So, but I decided to remove it because I didn't like the way it looked. Now I'm going to 3D mount the one of these hearts, I think. No, I'm going to do both of them. So both of them are going to be 3D mounted. And let's see, that is the little tab with the date on it. And that was February of 2012. And I think I'm almost done here. I think I'm figuring out there's some things that I'm missing. And yes, my title. And yes, for the first time in a long time, I forgot to put my title down. So I'm using the American Crafts Thickers, and that font is Heart. And I like those because they're thin and they're white. And they go pretty much in any little spot there. And the way the alphas are situated, you can kind of gather them together, you know, get them really close together, and then put them down on the layout. And I have about 4 packs, but there's missing alphas in each one of them because I've been using them a lot. So you see me fooling around there trying to figure out where I'm going to find all of my letters there. So looking through each pack. And my title is going to be Together, just like the stamped image on the background piece there. Because these two are always together. Always. Now, I'm not going to cover up that background piece. I decided I wanted to keep it out in the open so you could see it. And what I'm going to do later is get a journaling circle and journal on that and put it at the bottom of the layout because I don't want to cover up the background paper that I created there. There's getting them all straightened and lined up there. And there goes my journaling circle. And you could see me trying to fill around. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I just made this background paper, so I don't want to hide it. And then I got some enamel arrows in my hand, and I decided against using those as well because it was covering up part of the background. So I'm going to mount that, 3D mount that, and then of course I removed the arrows because I decided not to. So I add on some stars later, and there you have it. You can see the stars there in the corner there and all the other hearts and everything. So there you have it. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more videos soon. and take care.